How's it going, guys? So apparently the United States, the Environmental Protection Agency, is looking to ban internal combustion engines, gas cars. According to the American Petroleum Institute, they basically said that the new emission standards by the EPA, these rules that are proposed and being pushed for 2030 range, the American Petroleum Institute is basically saying this is just a flat out ban. These are extremely, extremely strict standards in vehicle emissions. So strict that basically it's unachievable for most cars right now. So the American Petroleum Institute, this is the part that they find the most obscene, most egregious. They're saying that the EPA would require 13% reduction in annual vehicle emissions for 2027 all the way to 2032. But this would also require a 56% cut in overall fleet emissions in that period, okay, 56% cut from 2026 levels. That is a massive, massive cut. So the senior advisor for the American Petroleum Institute, they said basically the stringency of the standards as proposed by the EPA is effectively a ban on gas-powered cars. Not only that, but it would also hinder hybrid tech, such as the Prius. But of course, it would make the US and the West in general way more reliant on, you guessed it, China. Foreign suppliers of battery materials. These very important materials that without them, none of this is possible. And of course, the infrastructure that needs these battery materials. The whole thing is a little nuts. I was just working on a video actually about the Congo, where 90% of the world's cobalt comes from. And guess what? All owned and controlled by China. On top of that, of course, the California Air Resources Board, they love this stuff. It's basically on par with the California ban. You basically have China controlling the world's supply chain of EV raw materials. And I suspect because of China's aggressive worldwide takeover, that some countries are actually trying to fight back. And they're fighting back by nationalizing the reserves. For example, Chile, they nationalized the country's lithium industry, the whole thing. The world's second largest producer of lithium, they nationalized the whole industry. Mexico also nationalized their lithium reserves last year. So a lot of people are putting in these protective measures, probably to keep China at bay. And all this EV stuff is very important for China. They're the world's #1 auto maker, auto exporter. On top of that, they have the world's biggest car market. So they're playing the long game. So these new rules by the EPA is just a giant gift to the Chinese. Not just the Chinese government in terms of controlling supply of raw materials for EV, but also for Chinese businesses. This is a boom for them. At least theoretically, it could be a boom for them. But anyways, guys, pretty interesting stuff in that energy sector. That's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Smash like if you haven't. Please do subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.